If you're looking for a book that falls under 90-minute politics and social sciences short, this book should do it for you. So it is titled Miss Mirage. It is by Joe Tone. It's part of the Exposure collection. I've read a few books in this collection, and I feel like for the most part, I've liked them. This book is available with Kindle Unlimited as well as the Kindle Read and Listen program, and that's really how I ended up listening to the book. The book is 55 pages, so it is nice, short, and sweet. It is based on true experiences and a true story, right? So it says, when an investigative journalist, bold and infamous cover sting laid bare graft-ridden 1970s Chicago from inside a dummy pub, she became a star among men. But could she win the big one? In the era of Watergate and rising feminist awareness, reporter Pam Zeckman was queen of the muckrackers. Her biggest investigation, Buy a Bar, document the inevitable city department shakedowns and bribes and publicly document Chicago's institutionalized corruption. Her epic story changed Chicago and also raised questions about the future of journalism. The book came out May 30th of 2019. What did I like about the book? I like that the book was very clear and concise. I like that I didn't have to sit here and guess where was the book going. I feel like to an extent it was a page turner, even though I was really mainly listening to the book. What I also like was that this reporter, she was not going to take no for an answer. I also like that she kind of did a really good job of highlighting. Well, I'm not going to say she, because obviously the person that it's about is not exactly who wrote the book. So let me start there. The author did a really good job at pointing out how women were really just kind of pushed aside in journalism back in the 1970s. How if that journalist had an opinion about something, but other people felt otherwise, people would go above her head to her boss if her boss was a male and be like, hey, tell her to do this story this way. Even though she was the one whose idea it was, like, how do you try to hijack my idea? How do you try to hijack my story? That is insane to me. But that's how things happened back then. This book really highlighted how a lot of times if you were trying to open a business in Chicago back then, and this wasn't just Chicago, this was all across the country, you would have inspectors that would come in. Okay, so you want to add a new toilet set here? Let me come and have a plumbing inspector come check and make sure it's up to code. The plumbing inspector might have you on some, yeah, so you need to fix this, and this, or else you can't have that. But hey, if you want to slide me $200, I can write on the paper that you're up to code. So they open up this whole sting case of starting to open up a bar. They know nothing about opening a bar. They know nothing about bartending. All they know is that they are reporters and they have to get this job done. They have to sneak in cameras. They have to get this recorded. They have to get it photographed without getting caught. And I feel like that's where the thrill of the book came from for me, was trying to figure out, are they going to get caught? Is she going to be able to pull this off? Once she got everything documented, how do you present this in such a way to the person, like on some, haha, I caught you, but please don't blow the whistle on me and go and take this to, I think it was NBC, ABC network, whatever. Just don't go blowing the lid on it, and then don't go trying to make this your story. I did all the hard work. This was almost 2 years of me doing the hard work, the grunt work, whatever. This reporter definitely made a name for herself in Chicago, and she changed the way that many of the women were being handled in her department. She also helped to develop a hotline for people to start calling when they're trying to open up a business and someone's trying to run a shakedown on them. She also was really pressing the issue with one of the, I want to say it was the mayors in one of these cities. I don't remember where it was, if it was in Atlanta or if it was in Chicago. But she was questioning the mayor of, why are we not taking those allocated funds for the ambulances, and why is that not going to them? The wait time should be 9 minutes or less, really should be 4 minutes of when someone calls to an ambulance getting to them. And there were cases of there being wait times of 19 minutes and more. It was insane. So if you haven't already, go ahead and check out this book. If you need a book promoted, hit me up on my website. You can go to alzabrooks.com. That's ALSABROOKS.com. And I'm happy to be hired to promote your book in whatever way you need me to. So I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.